Hello, my name is Jennifer, and welcome to part 5 of my Regs Riches Snowy Escape Edition. And if you are returning, welcome back. And it is later than where we left off because I had them do the jogging to clear mind. And what I'm going to have them do now is they both need to complete a hiking trail and encounter a Kadoma or forest spirit, and doing the actively ski, snowboarding, or rock climbing for 3 hours. So right now we're going to focus on completing a hiking trail. I just had them rally the troops. I'm hoping that doing this together will help Celeste's social. We shall see. So we are going to hike to the historic shrine together, and we shall see how that goes. And let's hope that they encounter a spirit. Especially I believe had more luck finding them at nighttime. I don't know that it says that's a thing. Are located in remote areas and will appear when a sim gets close to them. So we shall see. I have encountered them occasionally, just not. So let's turn around and try and follow them while they're doing their hiking. And so they should at least get this done. And I had initially thought I would have them try and do the actively skiing was the option I was going to choose first, because they have skis and we don't have snowboards. But I realized that with the next tier of this aspiration, they need to successfully survive an injury, and they may get injured while they're doing the actively skiing, or any of them. So I thought maybe it would be better to try and get the other 2 parts done that they haven't done, the hiking trail and the spirit. But of course, usually you only see one spirit, and encountering a spirit means you actually have to interact with the spirit. It's not just that it appears in front of them. That doesn't count as an encounter. So you can either try and collect it or make a wish. I've only tried to collect once, and my sim was sad from trying to collect it. I've had more luck with making wishes. Oh, she's playful. And so I'm more inclined to try and make a wish as opposed to try and collect. But let me know if you have done much, if you've tried to collect them, and what your experience has been if you have tried to collect them versus making a wish. But I'm assuming encountering that either one counts. I know with the other aspiration that they need to actually physically collect or make a wish, which is the location aspiration. But we need to wait for a festival so we can eat at a festival before we can get anywhere with that. So it doesn't look like it's helping her social, I have to say. That's a little disappointing because, you'd hope that hiking together would be a thing that would help someone's social, a sim social, but does not seem to be working. I know they get nice sentiment sometimes from it. But yeah. Oh, I'm not sure. She's very playful, and I don't know, Alice doesn't look too impressed. Have they finished their hike? But we have not seen any spirits. So I'm going to pause and take a scroll. So there's the shrine, and look and see if I can possibly see any myself. And then we can just tell him to physically go to that location, since the hike didn't seem to work at all. And I don't know if I want them to just constantly walk around. Well, look, there's some dig sites here. Maybe we'll collect some things instead. Let's have you, my dear, go on to, because I'm not sure where you are, on the curator aspiration. Now keep an eye on the time because they want to be home. We're going to dig and dig and dig. And is this the rock climbing wall? No, it's just another location. I seem to recall there was some dig sites by a rock climbing wall, but there's just some randomly here. And we'll let her do that and I have hit play and see if I can see anything. There's the cave is here, and we could just have them hike around, but I think at this point Let's see what we have with Alice. Why don't we... Oh, she's doing her homework. Oh, I know. We click this sign. We'll height back the slope base. Not that we really need to, because we can just we can just travel and take them home, and they don't have to go back to the slope base. Where I'm just having her do something while I look and see if I can find anything. But I don't see. So here's the low rock climbing wall. And I think I have generally had more luck in the other, possibly in the other area. I'm not sure. Though I thought I had some. I've encountered them here too. Keeping an eye, because I want to be home before 5 a.m. And because they have it, have some money, but only so much. Right now, she found a fossil. Is she done? No, she still has one more thing to dig up. Where's the onsen? We'll do this. It'll take us to the onsen. And I would like them to earn enough money that they can actually come here and buy this place. But it costs 34,000 simoleons plus a bit. So we're going to take them home, and I'll be back when they get there. Well, they are home. I am going to make sure we have a gathering going. So I'll start one now. And then we're going to rally the troops. And since we need to make a little bit more money, I mean, one thing we can do is buy a computer, but you can make some money from that, but not a lot. I think the easiest thing to make money from is an easel. So we're going to go in here and buy, maybe we'll just buy two so they can both paint. There we go. And then I don't know if it's raining too hard, but we will try if we can stargaze together, which will help her social too. That's the only thing. So, and since I don't know if this is going to be, if they're even going to do it, but just in case, we're going to switch them over to the painter extraordinaire aspiration. So here we go. So it seems like they are, even though it's raining. Oh, good. She's gotten inspired. But we'll let them keep going. Not so much for... Oh, she needs to scrubberoo herself. Magic. Scrubberoo. And that is helping her social. So yay for that. Did we get anything on our little garden? We got some parsley, it looks like, and a couple of parsley. Got a little bit of parsley. 2 times. Again and again. Oh, and she's inspired now. So yay for that. And I'm just trying to see. Let's see. Actually, even Alice needed some social. So this is helping both of them with their fun and their social. So that's a good thing. And then why don't you? Can we try and rally the troops when you're finished? Okay, so they got that done. So why don't you come here and you can do a figure painting. Now, obviously, one way to have them make more money is we could they have like reasonable amount of points. So we could just get them, assuming I haven't got it yet, the marketable reward trait. So I didn't have it for Celeste. Let's check in on Alice. There, we'll do that. And we'll keep going fast while they do some painting. Lovely figure painting. So let's see how much these first ones are going to be worth. And what does she want to do? She actually wants to learn new lines. Well, they both need to for their when they go to their drama club today. Oh, she's finished already. Okay. All right. It's a normal. So we will put it here for now. And then, we got a rebate. 70 simoleons. So that means if it was 70, I need to take that back off so that their cash is lower than what they currently have. So that would be 2270 is what their money should be. So money 2270, And there's the 70 that we would have got. So, all right. So we'll take that bar away and be done with it. So now, Celeste, you need to do some more painting. Let's do a landscape painting this time. And you haven't painted for even a full hour yet. How about you? You have. Okay, we can see if anything comes of this. You're going to put this, you can list on Plopsy. Okay, I asked you to paint. Resume that painting. And you can do a classic large. It was worth 204. Honestly, you may as well list that on Plopsy too. Or maybe not. The reason I wasn't listing on Plopsy is because they have to sell 3 paintings for the second part of the aspiration. And I'd rather sell the cheaper ones and put the more valuable ones on Plopsy, to be quite honest. So I don't remember how much Alice's was worth, and it won't actually show you anymore. Like here, it'll just show you what you would get for it. So 578 is what we would get for it. But if we take it out, it's 215 versus this 204. So anyways, I had heard it was a 50% markup, but that's obviously more than a 50% markup for sure. So let's go fast while they're painting. They're going to need to go do some jogging, and they're going to need to do traveling. All right, so this one, oh, that's worth a really good amount, I have to say. So you're going to try a classic painting. So she got a capsule, and she got 2 fossils, which don't count as collectibles until you actually open them. So do we have a tomato plant here? Tomato, yeah, we have. I'm assuming there's 2 of them. And then there's our chrysanthemum that was all ready to harvest. And then it went back to a dirt pile. At least it's growing again. And again, we'll have to collect our parsley. Are you a perfectionist? Because you're really... Well, no, she was painting us. The landscape is a medium painting in terms of the size. So it would have taken her less time to get through it. That's probably why she's... And hers isn't worth as much as the landscape. So we're going to put that here for now. And then we're going to do another large classic painting. And I kind of need them to do some... Oh. Honestly, it's a bit of a nuisance them going to this, but... Really? Okay. I don't know who you are. You look... Were you the one who someone called me about? You're an adult. That's a little... Anyways, okay, we'll be friends. We'll keep going with this and see. So obviously, Celeste has now started 3 paintings while inspired. So now she's just working on getting the painting for 5 hours. And she got to level... Okay, so that's not worth as much. The landscape's going to be more valuable. So you're going to actually come here. Well, first off, we're going to rally the troops. And you're probably, I don't know why you're like okay in those clothes. You'd think you'd be warm, to be quite honest. So why don't we change you out of this outfit into a everyday outfit. And then you're going to practice. You're going to learn new lines. And I'm going to set you up a few times to do that. We'll see how far. You're probably not going to be able to do all those times, to be quite honest. And you should probably change your outfit. Oh, she's got it done. Oh, she's already completely done. Oh, very good. So we're going to change you. And we are going to... have you learned new lines? Don't talk. Stop talking. Oh, no, you are learning lines. Oops. I won't bother. I won't bother setting it up again since they are going to need to, yeah, it does seem, she got through her, maybe she had started doing some painting at home and I canceled it, didn't count for the other, perhaps, because what level is her painting skill? Is our Alice. Alice is level 6 and Celeste is level 5, just. Let me see how far over, yeah, they're not really much difference. But she has painted for the 5 hours, and Celeste is only painted, I think, noted for 3, but this might be on the higher side and just about to become 4 hours, perhaps. So they're busy. Did Celeste even get... Oh, she's got her tick, And she's level 3, and the next promotion is level 2. Oh, but she doesn't have her acting skills, so she wouldn't be able to get a promotion regardless because she needs to get that. Whereas Alice, I think she lost some from the opportunity, the fame opportunity. That's why she's 1 star, and so is Celeste. The other thing I'm thinking of getting is there's the Mixmaster music station so that they can learn the social media skill the media skill, whatever. The one that they make music and do videos. So we're going to stop you with that. You may as well make it to your class. So they're going off. If there's a pop-up, I will be back and show it. Otherwise, I'll be back when they get back. Well, they're back. I didn't get any pop-ups, but Alice got her promotion to Junior Artiste. So even though she didn't have it set that she was supposed to, but I had her work hard in hopes that maybe it might help her a little bit. And she's emotionally mindful, but she's not to be able to do the surge emotion, because if we look at her now, she doesn't have the ability to do that. But if she was to get plus 10, find plus 10, then that is like the next step, and that's when they can do it. So why don't you resume that painting, and you can come here and probably why don't you just do another painting? To be honest, to get through this part, we'll do a landscape painting, since they seem to be worth, it seems like, because this one's worth 601 and this one's only worth 345, though at the same time the landscape paintings are smaller, and so she might not get through painting for 5 hours with a landscape painting. I forgot that was part of our thing we were trying to go for. So she got hers. It's 406. So now she has to sell paintings to the art collector. So this is Celeste's, this is Celeste's, this is Celeste's, because I think I put Alice's in her inventory. So we are going to take this one and we're going to sell to collector, and then we will sell this to collector also. And she needs to get another emotion, but for now, it's not all emotions that let you do paintings, the emotional paintings. You can do angry ones, flirty ones, and playful ones, and focused. Focused, it won't count for painting skill. It actually helps you learn your logic skill, but it counts as a type of painting, as an emotional painting. Energized, there's no painting for that. Sad is another one that you can do. That's another painting. Emotional type of painting. Those are the ones that come to mind. I'm not saying it's only those, but that's what I can think of. So you're going to go here. You could do a mindful walk, but I kind of think that's not going to count for, but why don't we see if it counts for exercise. My expectation is anything with this pack does not seem to count for exercise. Hiking really should, because it is exercise, but it doesn't seem to count, and neither does the rock climbing, snowboarding, or skiing that I have noticed. So I am doing it as an experiment, but I don't really expect to have much success with that in terms of it counting for the exercise. But we'll just do it with her since she's finished. She's finished earlier, so she needs to paint for 5, but it also might get her so she can get the surge emotion, and then we can pick the emotion we need for the emotional paintings that we need to do. So that's the plus with that. And she's painted for 4, and she is done. Yes, good. So that's worth 739. So if we're going to put something on Plopsy, that's probably a good one. So we're going to we're going to sell that to collector, and we'll sell that to collector. And this was 601, and we're going to list that on Plopsy. And you know what? You're just going to jog to clear mind first. Jog to clear mind to get the jogging part. And then we might have you do mindful, because here again, she's emotionally mindful plus 4, and reading is actually another way that helps them get mindful. So I might just have her read, and then she can hopefully do the surge emotion once she is done. But we'll let's check in on where Alice is with her. She's just standing around, honestly. Well, let's look at Alice. It definitely didn't count, like I kind of wondered. So it's time for Alice. But does she have what we want to see? I didn't think she was, because usually it would be the top one if it gets plus 10. So there was really no benefit to that. But we learned that. At least it didn't seem like there was. We're going to have her jog to clear mind. And since she has reached her mom's goal of the fact that she had to reach the top of the drama club, she could, if she wanted, she could quit. She got a drama award. It said she got a drama club accolade, which is probably in the family inventory because I do not see it here. And Celeste should be finished. She is with her exercise, so yay for that. So I'm going to let her finish that, and then I'm going to take her and have her do some reading, because that will help her hopefully become the extra emotionally mindful she needs to be, so she can do some emotional paintings. And actually the fitness skill is really good, because that helps them, that and logic help them with the bugs and the various critters that they can be attacked, and they can evade them, skillfully by, and not actually need the deterrence or anything. But we're going to leave this part here. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye! This has been Jennifer. If you have any comments or suggestions, please leave them below. I'd love to see them. If you liked the video, please leave a like. And if you'd like to see more videos of challenge, let's plays, tutorials, and occasional speed builds, please subscribe if you haven't already done so. Thanks very much!